Hello there, guys. Today I'm introducing you to an alpha version of Bernie Needs Love. The game is a platformer in which you guide an old man through a series of stages, series of levels. You're running from death and running towards a young girlfriend. Ignoring the fact that you can jump like an athlete and be completely unhurt, your character plays like a weak old man, dying immediately from the slightest touch of a water fountain or a piece of bird crap. Now, the progression of level variety is a slow one, but new things are introduced each level, and each level is somewhat of a challenge. I wouldn't say it's the best kind of difficulty, as there is some heavy elements of trial and error going on. Not the worst thing in the world though, and there is some semi-difficult timing that you have to get down, and can be quite fun and quite satisfying once you do get that down. It gets harder if you want to go on full-on completionist, as there are 10 pills in each level to collect if you so desire. These pills are just a collection bonus, and I believe all they do right now at least is change the nice at the end of the level to a great at the end of the level, but there may be more to it once the full version is released. It isn't exactly the prettiest game in the world with its pixelated graphics, but what it presents is what it needs to present, and it does so pretty well, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. I like the sound in general, and the music was good, at least in the beginning, for the first few levels, but it gets kind of repetitive after a while, at least until you make it to a new section of the game. There ends up being some interesting elements to the game, such as stealing a duck mount, and other such logical things. The game's got 8 levels currently, and 7 of them are in a park environment, and then there's one downtown place that was recently added to the most recent build of the game. The aim is about 30 levels for the game's release, which I think is quite reasonable in terms of game length if we look at how hard each level has been so far, and how hard it might be if the final levels are even more difficult and even more lengthy. Overall, Bernie Needs Love is a solid platformer with a certain amount of charm. It isn't overly long and doesn't seem to be overly unique either, but it's still some great fun. If it was priced highly, I probably wouldn't recommend it too much, but you can get the current version for $2.50, and the full version, once released, will be $5. At that very good price, I'd very much suggest this game to anyone who wants a nice little platforming challenge. You may want to wait for release, but the alpha is half off, so it is up to you. I'll link to it below so you can check that out. That is about all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For more variety gaming content, you can subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you next time.